Welcome to episode 6 of Building a Custom Home with Ben Davis and BBG Construction.
Yep.
So what are we talking about? What's this stage?
So this is called the trim stage, or the kind of we're starting to do some of the finishes now.
Trim and finishes.
Yeah, so like right
but
now.
But also some electrical.
Yeah, like we probably talked about before on the last episode, what's coming next. We call it like the plug and switch stage. Yes. Doors and trim, and then we'll start painting.
Okay, tell us about trim.
Yeah, right. So the first thing that the guys are gonna do is they started to trim the house with putting the doors in. So all the doors, they're starting to install the doors. So you see, hey,
beautiful doors.
You asked what's going on here, and I said, well, yes, every door is framed about 2 inches wider and 2 inches taller, so they put these shims in. Every door should be shimmed, so you make it square and level and all that stuff.
I didn't know that. I think I should have known that.
Yeah.
I don't know if nobody's ever explained it to me, so I've seen it, but I never understood why or how. So the trim is gonna go over that.
Yes. So if we come over here, so my guy had him do a few. So here, this door was installed, and
so it looked like that, but now it looks like this.
Yeah. So they put all the casing in, and so this is what the casing is. We take down this house. I like it. It's a kind of a simple.
Yes,
casing.
I like it too.
So after then they do all the casing, then they start putting the baseboard in. See that?
Yes, beautiful baseboard.
Okay.
Thank you for doing a high, simple baseboard. Yeah. And is that wood or MDF?
All wood.
Thank you.
Solid wood.
Thanks.
All of it. And now it's all primed, which my painter, we know we're painting it.
Right.
So the painter likes it, it's already primed, so it's not an extra step they have to do.
Yeah, no, that's good.
So then after they do all that, then they start trimming the windows. So we trim this window out here too.
Same trim as the doors.
Exactly.
And that's every window.
Yes.
I'm very interested to see how that's going to turn out because you have two windows.
Yeah, so this one here, I mean, we could show, like, we can come back in later and see what it looks like. We'll probably make this look like one big window, and we'll trim it around, and we'll have solid wood in the middle and all that stuff.
Oh, that'll be nice.
That'll be nice.
Okay. Okay, we talked about electrical, and I noticed some things in the kitchen that are different. So let's head there and see. Yeah. Like,
so a couple things going on here. You see that we call it plug and switch. We got the plugs in, we got the switches in, we got can lights in now. So none of the plate covers are on because the painter will come and now paint and do all that stuff, and we'll put those on later.
Okay.
So then you were asking about, so like all my kitchen here, they put the plugs in, now they've pulled them out because we'll have a tile backsplash, and they got the electrical tape on it so the guys won't get shocked and all that stuff.
Because it is live.
If the breaker's on,
what's the word?
Hot. Hot. Yeah. So that's why that looks like that.
Okay. I just learned something new.
Yeah.
You just told me, so I thought maybe we could share it with other people. I did not realize that there's adjustable boxes.
Yes.
Okay, show us what that means.
So I could tell why because there's a lot of those production homes that they don't do that tile backsplash, and one of the first things a homeowner wants to do is put a backsplash in.
Yes.
Well, I would say always put a backsplash in, but we don't know the thickness of the backsplash, so they put adjustable boxes in.
Because these are all tucked out, so I noticed. Why I brought it up is they're all kind of like not flush with the drywall.
You see there's a screw right there, and that screw you just turn and it adjusts that box in and out. Same with like on this outlet over here, or the switches, same thing. It adjusts that box when you're putting backsplash in, so everything's flush. So that homeowner that's out there putting their backsplash in for a weekend warrior project, they probably don't have that.
No.
And then they're putting that outlet on, or that cover back on,
and
there.
It's
breaking or snapping or whatever.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's really annoying.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that existed. Are there any other things? Like, I feel like I should ask you the question.
Okay,
like, what
we
else?
could talk about this. This is, another thing homeowners do, they want those under cabinet lights, and they're putting those those puck lights in, you just hit them.
Yes,
they're ugly.
We've done it.
Yeah.
We've done it. Mm-hmm.
So,
or they fall down every time you touch
it.
Yep. So annoying.
So we've been doing more low voltage now, because the other thing is you see that. You're sitting down at your kitchen table, and you look up and you see these ugly lights hanging down.
Yeah.
We usually use low voltage strip, and we put it on the underneath side, on the back side, and you never even see it.
So did this homeowner, did they know they're getting this, or you're just doing this because you know at some point they're probably going to put some sort of...
We always put under cabinet light in.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's another custom thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay, so where are we at? I feel like there's more trim. Tell us what's going on, because this is wood versus like...
Well, it's all,
primed.
It's all wood.
Because this is wood.
Yes, it's all real wood. It's not MDF, it's real wood.
Thank you.
Yep. So last time we were here, they're just started putting doors and trim up. They've gotten most of the house done now. But like I showed you a window before in the other room. This is kind of a combination of a lot of windows here. So how they trim this, we can look at, you know, how same still casing around it.
Okay.
But then in the middle, we put, you know, more wood. This is poplar. We'll trim it all out and then we'll paint it all the same.
Okay, so you mentioned something about
so we can also, let's go over here, because there's more trim stuff too. We showed you how to do doors, windows. Another thing, any like, I'll call them cased openings. Any opening, like right here, this is just an opening to a hallway. We don't drywall wrap it, we just trim it out as well. So that's wood all the way around. It's getting loud outside.
It is.
All right, so we've also started working on the steps.
Can we go down?
Yeah, we can go down. Come on down. So these are all oaks treads, they're all wood treads. And you know, before we had the 2x4s, temporary 2x4s on.
Right.
So we've taken all those off. You can kind of see what it did look like. And you can see underneath where he's had to shim it up to get it all, make sure everything's this
level.
Level, the spacing, you know,
yeah, you can kind of see. Some have more space, some don't. Will there be a piece of trim that then goes like underneath right here?
So our shoe mold that we use which is a little squared off, we put right underneath there,
Okay.
And then we will stain the tread and then we'll paint the riser.
Will the riser, are you keeping that all white?
Well, so
you know?
even what, we'll probably have to come back another day, but this whole stairwell we're gonna trim out.
Okay.
And we're probably gonna paint it darker because we're gonna paint the doors darker. So we've been doing that where whatever the door color is, we'll make this area the same.
Okay.
So if we do that, then we'll match all this. So I think we may do black. So if that's black, this will all be black and then we'll just
The whole wall black?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited for that one.
So yeah, trim it, paint it black, and it'll go all here, all the way down this hallway here, down the basement.
And then this has wood. What is the spindles? Are they going to be like metal?
So you can see it's kind of laying here. We'll have wood null post, and then it's going to be metal pickets. Yeah.
That's going to be gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, so cabinets.
Well, I would not call this cabinets.
Okay.
I would call this trim carpenter still here trim work. This is trim carpentry work to me.
Oh, okay.
So
what's the difference?
Well, I don't know.
It's a cabinet.
Built-in,
Built in?
So built-in cabinets, yes. So the trim carpenter's still here. He's wrapping up, you know, he's the one who's doing the doors and trim, all that stuff.
Oh.
So they've been working on this. We'll paint this. So we'll have, you know, shelves here. It's all ready for shelves. He's got to put the crown mold on still. We'll have doors here.
He did a beautiful job.
Yeah.
And those are the
shelves. Those are the bottom shelves or the top shelves, yeah.
And he put the little holes so they can adjust them.
All be adjustable, yeah.
He made those on site too?
Yeah, everything, yep.
Wow. Okay, I need to hire him. Okay.
And so then over here, we're doing this trim work in the stairwell, which we've talked about, I think, before. Actually, we've changed up probably what we originally talked about, if we even did, but this is a little different design. We've not done this in a while.
What's different about it?
These are individual squares of trim. Like before, we've been doing just like bigger
pieces?
Yeah, kind of.
Trim?
Yeah.
Yeah, because these are kind of thin.
Yeah, but it's a cool look.
I like it.
Yeah, we're excited about it. So we're gonna do that here. It'll be finished off here, and then, like I said, go downstairs. And then the handrail, I don't know how much of that we got filmed, but handrails are in, and then they've already prepped. You can feel the holes underneath here for the pickets and spindles.
Yeah. Does this go all the way down too?
The trim work will, yes.
Trim?
Yep.
That looks really good. And we finished off the stair.
Yeah, that last tread, you know, we were missing it. We got the last one in. It was damaged, came damaged, so we had to put a new one in.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Anything else that we've done?
No, really, the trim cover's almost done. We've got to finish this. We did that. All right, we're back. We're gonna wrap up this part of our episode of the doors, trim, painting stuff. As you guys all remember, when we started right here where they were trimming this door out. Trimming the door out, putting the baseboard on, trimming the windows. So since then, painter's been here, prepped all the doors, prepped all the trim. That's where they caulk and nail fill and everything. So all the trim is painted. And behind here, you can see all the doors are being painted.
Yeah.
So if you ever see a house, you walk in, what is all my white zigzag?
Right.
That's because that's the...
Why do they zigzag? That's so that they can kind of...
They can paint everything.
Spray, yeah.
Yep.
Those doors are nice. Are they solid core?
All solid. Yep,
yes.
Solid doors. So then you're probably saying, well, why do I have this blue tape here? So first thing you do is you paint the doors and trim.
Okay.
So then they put the tape on there because they're painting the walls. So that's to keep the paint off the trim.
Okay. Oh.
So, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So they have the first coat of paint on the walls, and really at this point we're gonna just stop.
Oh.
Because now what we do is we bring in the drywall crew to come and do touch up. Just touch up little spots.
Okay. Like if there's that's where maybe there's a divot in the wall, they might even have to patch something and fix.
Yep.
Okay.
And then also right now we'll have the next step, which is like the next segment of stuff we'll do, which is like the finish, which is the flooring, which is tile, hardwoods, cabinets, all that. That'll start going in, which will kind of could ding up trim or drywall. So
and so that'll have to be fixed
exactly.
too.
So right now, hey, painting's wrapping up. Let's call it part one of painting's wrapping up.
Yeah, I'd say painting seems like it's a longer process.
It takes, because even after this, once we get especially if it's a hard surface like tile or wood, we got to come back with the shoe mold on. So we put that shoe mold on, they got to caulk that, got to paint that. Yeah, all that.
So why not wait until all of that is done and then paint? Like why do that many layers?
So like example, right here, or like the trim, we spray the trim. Okay. I don't want to spray trim if I got to finish floor in.
Okay.
I'd have to cover up the floor and do all that. Same with like these doors.
So you're not once that shoe mold is put in, it's not like you're repainting the whole trim. You're kind of just going through caulking and then taking paint just over that part.
Well, because the shoe is already painted. Like it's probably in the garage. They lay all the shoe out, they spray it all at the same time.
Oh, okay. So it's like primed essentially.
So it's primed and painted.
Oh.
And then we put it on, and then they're just caulking, nail fill, and like put that last coat of, they'll go through and put a coat down.
Okay. And then the doors and everything, do those go in? Do those get painted again once they're
so
hung?
they're done.
They won't. Okay.
No, they're done.
They're done. Yep. So that's really the end of this episode then.
I would say so.
Yeah. Like you said, which you already kind of mentioned what the next episode is.
It'll be flooring and cabinets.
How many more stages are there?
Well, we could talk about that. It depends on what you want to do. But really, it's flooring, cabinets, and then like appliances and plumbing fixtures. So we could wrap that all into one, or we could divide it up. Depends on, I guess, what we want to do.
Ooh, we should ask the viewers. Do you want it all as one, or do you want it separated into different shorter? Because I feel like those would be shorter episodes. I say shorter, but they might not be at all.
Yeah, we have to think about that.
Yeah. Right. Well, thanks for watching. We appreciate you hanging in and watching each stage of building a custom home with Ben Davis and BBG Construction. If you want to see other episodes, make sure to go back. There's quite a few. There's a link. I never know where it is, but click on the link and look, and then you can also like and subscribe, and you'll get notified when those episodes come out. And I guess we'll catch you next time.